Hey guys, Nick here. Thanks for coming by. This is a video that I was wondering if I really wanted to go into detail about. But you guys know that I had several CT scans over the last few months, and I didn't really go into a lot of detail about what exactly we were looking for because I wasn't certain, and neither were the doctors, and a lot of things that I would have been talking about would be hypothetical. And quite frankly, I didn't really want to put myself in that kind of headspace. And I think it's kind of contributed to me feeling a little bit off, over the last couple of weeks, even though the news that I got wasn't necessarily what I was expecting, but there was kind of a lot to it. So what basically happened is in mid-February I had a CT scan because of some ultrasound results that I had had. I get ultrasounds about every 6 months, give or take. And on this particular ultrasound, it showed that I had two masses or two lesions on my liver that weren't scar tissue that didn't appear on previous ultrasounds. So, uh, to be safe and as a precaution, my Vanderbilt providers scheduled a CT scan of my abdomen. The results of that CT scan were that there was one spot that they classified as what they call LR1, which is benign, no risk or anything at the time that the scan was done. The other, however, was classified as an LR3, which is undetermined, potentially precancerous. So that was really all of the information that I had. And that really put me in a weird mindset because I didn't know. I had already beaten one C word, I had already, or not beaten, but I had come to terms, with my cirrhosis and how to kind of live life with it and kind of what all the steps for that were. But cancer was not something that I was that excited about entertaining, or the potential of cancer. So what they did was they scheduled a CT scan for me to come back 3 months later, which is the one that I just had a couple of weeks. So for those 3 months, while I'm continuing to make videos here, and continuing to you know, do my recovery stuff, and be as active as my condition will allow me to be. I was having this really, really tough mental battle, because I knew how hard it was to make it through with cirrhosis, and how hard it was for me to get to this point. Uh, the idea of having to then battle cancer at the same time was just, it was terrifying to me. So I didn't really want to talk about it, and I also didn't want to cause any type of hysteria, or any unnecessary, bad vibes, in the house, or kind of curse myself or jinx myself, before my next results. So as the 3 months went on, I had several rounds of blood work at my primary care, and for my GI, and for my nephrologist. And my blood cell counts came back as normal, which is good. And my kidney function had improved, and that kind of stuff. But I still wasn't sure, if I had what they call as hepatocellular carcinoma, which is liver cancer, which is very, very common in cirrhosis patients. It's something that they watch very, very closely. What they also found was some plaque buildup around my portal vein in my liver. So I kind of had two things working against me there. So we did CT scan and got the results back and found out that there had been no spreading of anything in the liver. Nothing had gotten larger, and it appeared to be non-cancerous at this point. But they're going to continue to monitor. Um, and one of the things that is kind of, I don't know, um, frightening, kind of about the whole thing is where where it liver cancer could go next in different areas of the body. I haven't done a huge amount of research as far as where it most commonly metastasizes to. Like I said, I didn't really want to delve into it all that much, but I do know that because the liver is such a large organ, and so many things play a part in just your overall liver function, that the chances of it probably going throughout my digestive tract or something like that was just not a fun thing to think about. So with our next steps, what we're doing is I've been put on a beta blocker that I'm going to be adding in here within the next couple of weeks to my normal prescription routine. And what that is designed to do is to make sure my heart rate stays nice and low. The reason for that is because I also have portal hypertension. Those of you that have cirrhosis know portal hypertension, that main portal vein that goes right through your liver and just goes the rest of your body, can get blocked because of scar tissue due to the cirrhosis. But the blood's got to go somewhere, so it'll start creating varices veins, and just all kinds of stuff that's not really that pleasant. So the beta blocker is designed, or is being prescribed, to help kind of remove some of that excess pressure. It also kind of helps keeping me from having to have a scope done, every so many months, every 6 to 9 months, where they go down your throat, and they, basically check out what's going on down there. We're also going to do an MRI on me the next time that I go in December. I don't have all of the details of that yet, as far as exactly what we're going to be looking at and kind of what the end goal is. But as I get more information, I'll let you guys know there. So I'm not complaining. I'm not whining. I ended up having good results, but it's just one more thing, that you really have to keep, your thumb on, as far as the pulse, is that, with cirrhosis, it impacts a lot of different areas of the body, and not just your energy level, but you guys know your retaining of fluid, your ability to heal just a basic wound, the ascites, the encephalopathy, all of that crap, and I'm not trying to be a downer, but cancer in the liver is a very big reality. It's something that is not common, but let's say your chances are exponentially greater if you already suffer from some type of liver disease. So that's all I got. I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest, because I didn't want it to seem like I was kind of holding anything back from you guys. But I'm good. There's no cancer, and I'm happy about that. And obviously. So that's all I've got. You guys know, I had, I think 7 or 8 more people join the Facebook group just today. So the link's down in the description box below, guys. There's some amazing people in there, so, give it a click, and join the festivities, shall we say. You can learn a lot. We learn a lot from each other. I'm also on Twitter at FortressFarms82. And you can also catch me on Instagram. I'm on there every now and then. So I appreciate you guys so much. I've gotten compliments on my bird back here. He's a little bit crazy, so I had to put him in the cage. But again, guys, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you spending some time with me. All right, talk to you guys later.